without further ado, we have a lecture about tuberculosis from Wendy Walker.
Tuberculosis, or TB, kills 1.6 million people every year. It's the deadliest disease in the world. COVID had the crown for a while, but TB took back over in the past year. Others in the top few are AIDS and malaria. What is TB exactly? Tuberculosis is created by a tiny bacterium called Mycobacterium tuberculosis. This bacteria is most known for attacking the lungs, causing people to cough up blood. It can affect any place of the body, though, like the spine, bones, kidneys, or even the brain. TB in the brain causes tuberculous meningitis, which is almost always deadly. Tuberculosis has been around for pretty much as long as humans have been. In ancient Greece, the disease was known as phthisis. In the Victorian era, it was known as consumption for a long time, since the disease seemed to consume or eat at your body and your strength until you died. Wasn't fun. The way people have tried to cure TB has changed over time, as well as the disease has. In the 19th century, they'd kind of just have you lie in bed for a few years, and if your case was really bad, they'd take out a couple of your ribs. At one point, there was a cave where people with TB got sent to, but it didn't work very well, because people were allowed to just kind of leave. It didn't work. There was also something called the royal touch, where the queen or another member of the royal family would touch a tuberculosis patient, just like since royalty was seen as almost godly, this was believed to cure the consumption patients. It never worked, obviously, but sometimes if someone was really bad, they'd have them stay in the castle for a few weeks, and eating better food and resting more did cause them to get better. Mission failed successfully. In the 20th century, people started trying to find a cure. Robert Koch was the first person to say he'd cured it with a mystery drug he'd created. It wasn't approved before testing, so it seemed like it worked at first, and then everyone got worse. Arthur Conan Doyle, which is also the Sherlock Holmes guy, started trying to do it as well, to one up him, and he eventually came up with penicillin, which is taken from P. chrysogenum and P. rubens molds. It was proven to weaken TB in labs, and this opened the floodgate to more cures and more TB drugs being invented. Common TB treatments now are rifampicin and ethambutol. You might be wondering, why don't they just vaccinate against TB, Wendy? Well, there is a vaccine for tuberculosis, but it usually causes a nasty scar, and TB isn't rampant enough in the US to justify using it here anymore, since they found a cure. When you travel between countries, though, especially in places where TB is a big killer, you're usually required to get it along with a few other vaccines for measles, smallpox, and a few other big diseases. If you want to hear more about those vaccines, talk to Mr. Stoll. I hope you enjoyed this small overview of tuberculosis and that you learned something new. Don't ask me what started my obsession, because I don't know. Tuberculosis.
Mozart on the piano.
That was quite enjoyable.
That was lovely.
I hope you're ready for more music.
Because up next we have Tori Tuller singing "Talk to Me."
That's alright, let it out, talk to me. Don't have to be a prodigy to be unique. Don't have to know what to say or what to think. Don't have to be anybody you can never be. That's alright, let it out, talk to me. Anxiety, tossing, turning in your sleep. Even if you run away, you still see them in your dreams. It's so dark tonight, it looks nice. Fall asleep. I forgot. Yeah, I'm gonna go throw up now.
That was lovely. I've got a joke now.
What would that be?
What did Shakespeare ask his doctor when he was afraid he had tuberculosis?
What?
To be or not to be? That is the question.
That was very poetic. Something else poetic is Kyan Baird here to read us a poem.
I think it's a little high. Okay. August to July, I try to find a fragment of our love, some kind of proof that you exist outside of my mind. Proof that you were something other than a figment I created to drive away my hatred, my longing for the love we shared, because, darling, you left me beyond alone. But as Frankenstein once was, I am lost at sea, surrounded by the ice which formed as protection from my raging waters, determining my fate. For now, my love, I am destined for eternal loneliness.
I do love poetry.
I do too. I also love dancing. Speaking of dancing, here is Amanda, Allison, Aiden, Christina, and Emily dancing to Footloose.
they cut loose, footloose, kicked off the Sunday shoes. Ooh-wee, Marie, shake, shake before we. Oh, my Lord, come on, let's go. Lose your blues.
Victoria.
Very impressive. I don't know. Does that work?
Can everybody hear Mr. B? Mr. B, say something.
What? Yes? Okay. All right. We'll see how this goes. Victoria, I saw you yesterday. I didn't think I'd recognize your face. Victoria, I fell in love again. I guess I thought you'd like to know. Now when I look back, kinda thankful for your thorns, 'cause I found a home to keep me warm. I built myself a home, keeps my head over the flood. When I hear her voice, reminds me I have enough. Got some people counting on me, hold tight to all I've got. When my time has come, know they'll miss me when I'm gone. In between the past and what I have, I tore myself apart and then in half. Everything was dark before the dawn. Felt myself go under with every wrong. Journeying way across the sea, I got caught up in every little thing. Drowning just off the shore. If I swim, it's just some water and nothing more. Now when I look back, kinda thankful for the storm. Taught me how to swim while still young. Build myself a home, keeps my head over the flood. When I hear her voice, reminds me I have enough. Got some people counting on me, hold tight to all I've got. When my time has come, know they'll miss me when I'm gone. Victoria, I hope you found some peace. I found tell your family when it isn't easy to help you stand back up when you can. I wish I learned that sooner. I was bitter and alone. They took care of the lighthouse when I was gone. Finally accepted was not a perfect story. I think it's gonna work out in the end.
Great job, Mr. B. Thank you. That was amazing.
Oh, yeah. Next up, giving us a Metallica performance, Connor McCracken. What? No, I'm good. I'm perfect. All right. Listen here, mister. Okay, I'm using this to connect to Bluetooth so I can play a backing track off that. Sometimes it doesn't behave.
Ballard singing The Stars I See.
A little bit, yes. Is it okay if I say what the song is about and why I wrote it? So just so you guys know, this song that I wrote is based on my dog who sadly passed away last Friday. He is a very good dog. In a world I once knew, my fantasy where I was the star, but now that you're gone, I don't see the stars. The only star I saw was you. Your road ended as mine went on, lost in a maze of questions where I don't know where to turn. As I walk, I know you're better this way, though you're nowhere to be seen. You're always right there next to me. You never truly leave, always by my side unseen. But now you are the star I see, 'cause we're never truly gone. Oh, you're the stars I see, the stars I see.
That was very beautiful.
Wasn't the line. Yes, it was. All right, I have another joke, but I don't think it's ready yet. So first, let's hear it for KP, who will be playing guitar probably.
Thank you.
You want to sit in the chair?
Hold up. Can I take this out?
I don't know.
Sweet. Okay, so I'm going to need to ask for some help from Riker and Bishop. Would you come up here? All right. We're trying to aid the audio here, and I can't look up and play at the same time. So would one of you hold this for me? Absolutely. Kind of keep it to my voice area. And then I need this kind of in my view, if you could hold it for me. And then everyone else, I'm going to send some tissues around. This is a real tearjerker. So feel free to grab one just in case. This is a very, very heartfelt song. It's called I'm Not Crying. Okay?
Where do you want me to like?
You could just hold them both for me. Yeah, hold them both for me. This way, yeah, like that. And you just hold them from the tops. That would be great. That would be great. Okay. Man, you guys are professionals.
Thank you. This is what I get paid
great.
to do.
This is great. Okay, here we go. So, you're leaving. I can tell. 'cause I can see you leaving. But if you're trying to break my heart, your plan is flawed from the start. You can't break this heart. It's liquid. It melted when I met you. And as you turn around to leave, don't turn back to me. Don't turn around to see if I'm crying. I'm not crying. Pick. I'm not crying. It's just been raining on my face. And if you think you see some tear tracks down my cheeks, please, please, don't tell my mates I'm not crying. No, I'm not crying. And if I am crying, it's not because of you. It's because I'm thinking about a friend of mine you don't know who's dying. That's right, dying. These aren't tears of sadness because you're leaving me. I've just been cutting onions. I'm making a lasagna for one. Oh, I'm not crying. No, there's just a little bit of dust in my eye. That pattern you made when you said your goodbye. I'm not weeping cause you hold me here to hold my hand. For your information, there's an inflammation in my tear gland. I'm not upset because you left me this way. My eyes are just a little sweaty today. They've been looking around, they've been searching for you. They've been looking for you, even though I told them not to. These aren't tears of sadness, because they're tears of joy. I'm just laughing. Ha, 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 ha. Sitting down at this table called love, staring down at the irony of life. How come we've reached this fork in the road, and yet it cuts like a knife? I'm not crying. I'm not crying. I'm not crying.
Okay, I've got my joke now. What do you call a fake noodle?
What?
An impasta!
That joke really took you 5 minutes? Okay, wow. Finally, we have Thomas and Anthony Shaw who will be performing I've Been Everywhere.
All right, brother, don't disappoint me. You don't disappoint me at this time. No promises.
KP napkin.
Well, it's one of them. I have two.
Oh.
I was toting my pack along a dusty Winnemucca road when along came a semi with a high and canvas covered load. If you're going to Winnemucca Mac, with me you can ride. So I climbed into the cab and then I settled down inside. He'd asked me if I'd seen a road with so much dust and sand, and I said, listen, I've traveled every road in this here land. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Walk the desert bare, man. Breathe the mountain air, man. Trouble I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Winslow, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Mattawa, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Tucapilla, Barranquilla, Ampadilla. I'm a killer. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Walk the desert bare, man. Breathe the mountain air, man. Trouble I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texarkana, Monterey, Faraday, Santa Fe, Tallapooza, Glen Rock, Black Rock, Little Rock, Oskaloosa, Tennessee to Hennessy, Chicopee, Spirit Lake, Grand Lake, Devil's Lake, Craters Lake, for Pete's sake. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Walk the desert bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Trouble I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Louisville, Nashville, Knoxville, Lobobaca, Sheffield, Jacksonville, Waterville, Costa Rica, Pittsfield, Springfield, Bakersfield, Shreveport, Hackensack, Cadillac, Fond du Lac, Davenport, Idaho, Jellicoe, Argentina, Diamantina, Pasadena, Catalina. See what I mean? I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Walk the desert bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. Of trouble I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Been to Pittsburgh, Parksburg, Gravelburg, Colorado, Ellenburg, Rexburg, Vicksburg, Eldorado, Larimore, Atmore, Haverstraw, Chattanooga, Chaska, Nebraska, Alaska, Opelika, Baraboo, Waterloo, Kalamazoo, Kansas City, Sioux City, Dodge City. What a pity. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Walk the desert bare, man. Breathe the mountain air, man. Trouble I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere.
It looked like it was bleeding. I don't know why I'm standing here.
Thank you to everyone who participated in the variety show. You all did a great job. On your way out, could you help stack the chairs in stacks of 10 of the same color? Thank you and have a great winter break.